Hey y'all, it's us again here doing another reaction, but this time it's a little bit different because you're actually going to be seeing me on the screen. So forget it. Let me just get into the introduction first. Hey, I'm Diamond So Sexy, and this is.
Hey, Scoria.
And this is.
Hold on, what's happening?
And for the special effects, we got Eve May on the phone watching via FaceTime. So you might hear her cackling or something in the background. But anywho, we're going to be doing a reaction to the Diva Talk Podcast first episode on our new platform, our new little area situation, our new studio that we're using. And, it's a new year, so we're coming out all new. And if you don't know, now you know. It's going to drop on Fridays at 9 p.m. on RTV, channel 78. If you're local to Oakland, I'm just gonna say Oakland. I'm not even gonna try to expand it. If you're local to Oakland, it is channel 78. If you don't have local 78, then you just gotta get the app. It's the RTV app, and you can find it on the Microsoft App Store. All right, so let's get into it then, y'all.
Right, so we watching something?
Yes.
Yeah. It's Diva Talk the Podcast show. Kelda Muzik, Diamond So Sexy, B. Nicole. Look, we've been doing this podcast for a long time, actually, since the pandemic. You know what I mean? And because of that, we've got to know each other so much well, and we've got to know everybody else who we bring on the show. Anyway, I want you to stay tuned. We got a whole bunch of more episodes coming up. We got some fantastic guests coming. Look, I can't wait to see who you bring, who I might bring. You know what I mean? So shout out to you guys for listening and following us. And just want to say we love you. Diva Talk. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Kelda Muzik, aka Diva. And guess what? I am back with a whole new project called the Diva Talk Podcast Show, hosted by your one and only Kelda Muzik, featuring my beautiful co-host, Diamond So Sexy, and B. Nicole. Ladies! Hey, and I want to say, you know what I'm saying? We're on our TV, right? And we're also on Spotify, iHeartRadio. Look, what else does the back say? Amazon, Google, Red Circle, Podspace, and Bay Area Compass. So, ladies, we're on all these platforms. So we got to give everybody the juice, right? Absolutely. And we're going to bring all kind of guests on here and talk with them, right? Yeah, see, look. From all over. And even look, if I ain't here one day, y'all gonna just go ahead and run the thing, you know? There you go. Yes. So the first topic that I'd like to get into, because we don't have a guest today, right? But that's okay. It's just gonna be us three telling it like it is. Okay, y'all. So you know all three of us are artists, right? I'm a rap artist. Brandi, you're an aspiring singer. Yes. Diamond, you're rap, R&B, all the things. Look, techno, EDM, right? Rap singer, rocker. That's just an artist. There you go.
There we go.
There you go.
Diamond Entertainment.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, Pink Diamond. Oh, Pink Diamond coming back.
Diamond.
Purple Diamond. Yes. I like that. Well, the reason why I bring that up is because there's a huge feud going on right now between Nicki Minaj and Meg Thee Stallion, and both are my girls. Oh my god! So apparently, Megan dropped. I still don't know the name of. Is it his or is it his?
His. like the snake on the cover.
Oh, duh.
Oh, snake thing,
Self-explanatory. Of course, I don't get it. Yes. And she was referencing to Nicki Minaj.
She was referencing to a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I had to listen to it again. And I heard some snippets that was about Tory Lane, some snippets about or how you say it, parody, a parody.
Oh, Party Next Door?
No, the boyfriend guy.
Oh.
Whatever. Y'all know his name.
Oh, okay.
You know, the big guy. You know, he's a rapper too.
Oh, yeah.
Then there was some stuff in there where it was like certain little bits that was about Nicki Minaj. And so that made Nicki Minaj feel like she had to have her little her say in Big Six.
Yeah.
Woo!
That was pretty funny. I heard a couple of people I'm not gonna say disappointed because they actually was feeling her song, but they were like she was not going hard like maybe some male rappers do, where they laying out names. They like Tupac, right? Like I'm going straight at you. Then
Right.
Some people were like, I wish she would have called out names instead of just doing subliminals.
Right.
You know.
But she did say Megan's Law in it, so that right there, like, right?
Well, no, I think that Brandy's talking about Megan didn't say any names.
Oh, you're saying Meg? Oh, I thought you said Nicki.
She didn't go straight at her neck. Like it was a lot of like
you had
you
to read it between the lines.
Right. But that's what a lot of rap beef is, though. Like when rappers get into it, like they don't necessarily say each other's names, but you know who they're talking about.
Yeah,
when
you follow them enough.
Yeah, that's true too. Right, huh?
So, did you guys hear Nicki's reply?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's the Bigfoot.
Yep.
Right, the Bigfoot.
Yep.
So it sounds like you feel like Megan took that one.
No, not at all.
Okay.
I think for me myself, I think that in the industry, that song was put on an album. So as a fan, we're all still waiting for a response because that was put on the album, whereas what Nicki did was a freestyle.
Correct.
That is possibly going on the Gag 2. Remember, she still has that album coming because she wants to do a big thing. So that might go on there, but it's technically just a freestyle at this point.
Yeah, that wasn't.
So we're still waiting for Megan to have her shot at Nicki.
But what do you guys think about
Still ain't seen that shot.
Her actual diss, what she was saying, and the song itself?
For that shot. As far as which part? Which person?
Nicki.
Oh, Nicki. Oh.
Did she go in or was she light? What?
No. There was nothing light. There was nothing light. And she said that there was going to be a part 2 to this whole.
She said like 5 songs.
Oh,
I think.
Look.
That's when she going back in the lab. She's about to put it all together.
She said that it's a lot going on. So, and you know, when the industry have their thing going on, you kind of be, if you're in the industry, you know certain stuff about people in the industry.
True.
I feel like Nicki she kind of know a lot about this Megan girl, to where she's able to like say a lot in her freestyles. If y'all remember that show back in the day where they was like Yo Mama, remember that show? Where they had to go to people's houses and like kind of learn the person to like have all these.
Yeah, MTV. Yeah.
So it's like, and you know Nicki from there, so like she kind of already got that thing where you know she got that. I'm gonna pull it out the bag. Like, oh, you thought
she did her research.
She started talking about the girl nose, how she got her nose fixed.
Her dead mom.
Yeah, like how you putting stuff on your mom, but you lying. Like, you know, I was like, ooh, you know, like even the stuff about Tory and the girl, the friend, like how you hella foul for sleeping with your friends, man, and she was going in. Like she didn't leave no crumbs. Like
nothing.
You know how you got to lick the plate clean? Like she licked the plate clean. And if there was anything left over, like she said, there's going to be another plate to go get.
Damn, that ain't the best way to put it. Damn.
Is this a real beef between the ladies, or is this a beef created by the industry because there can't be 2 queens at the top at the same time?
That's a good question.
That's a very good question.
Because I'm not going to lie to you all. I thought they was friends. Now, I know Megan is, you know, she did her music with Nicki. She did her music with Cardi. We all know Nicki and Cardi ain't it together. Right. So I don't know if that was the beginning of it all. But at the end of the day, like, can we all just get along? And we have all these wonderful, talented ladies at the same time doing their thing? Or can there only be one? Some people feel like Nicki says it can only be one and it's her.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know you in the game, you always talking about you the one, you the best. There's that, ego attached in a good way. But for the women, it's always this. So is there a real problem, or was there a problem created so that we can get these diss tracks and all of that?
And sell a bunch of, or stream more music. I think... Right, I mean, it works too. It works.
It's a formula.
It works.
Formula.
I mean, I would like to say that it could be both ways, but a lot of it is, from what I've seen, is like people just like being real fans and like kind of like knowing the different little things and like catching the bars. Like maybe it's an industry thing where the industry is like, oh, I already heard that bar. I'm gonna send it to the Shade Room. I'm gonna send it to TMZ and say that that's what it's about. Escalate. Sure, maybe, but to me, it looked like it's just a fandom that's like creating some of this stuff.
I hear that.
I think so too.
Any of that, being in the music industry, people stepping in, telling you that they better than you, or something trying to get you to start any drama.
Yeah. No, it was so funny. Actually, it was years ago when I dropped my second album, and I'm not gonna name this female rapper. She's actually not even from here, but I remember I was introduced to her, and her producer was like, "Yeah, you two need to do a track or whatever." And I was like, "Okay, I'm down." And she was just like, "Oh, well, I have to hear her first." And I'm like, "Oh, excuse me, you got to hear me first?" Well, how about I tell you what my quote is, my charges first, And the producer was like, "Oh, well, she's done a lot and she's experienced a lot or whatever. So, you kind of put her on a high pedestal." I was like, I understand that, but that's what he said that she said. And when I talked to her about it, she was like, "No, I've been wanting to work with you." She's like, "I don't know what you're talking about." And she was like, "Don't listen to what he has to say."
Oh, so he was stirring the pot.
He was stirring the pot. Okay. And so I'm just like, damn, that's a damn shame. Like, would he have done that with two guys? Probably not. But with girls, it's easy, it's fun. They think, they can manipulate us sometimes. And it's like watching two little cats fight, like, what I mean? But, just in general, like even in life, high school, college, work, the workspace, people always try to instigate, because people like to see drama. People thrive off drama, And I think with the whole Nicki and Meg thing, whether it's industry related or not, everybody knows they're winning off this somehow. You know what I mean? Either way.
Yeah. Let's not even talk about winning, because I don't know if y'all seen that Monique Slaughter was talking about how the family of
Megan's Law,
of the little girl who had the was it that she got kidnapped or
she got kidnapped and killed, I believe. And so they started a law about that, and so Monique Slaughter decided to put it out there on social media that the family should sue Megan Thee Stallion for bringing this up, calling it like pain and suffering.
Oh wow!
You're stirring it back up.
Right, bring all that traumatization.
You're causing Megan's Law to trend on the internet, and people are like looking it up and finding out what it is again. And I was just like, wow. Like,
maybe that's a good thing.
I think,
but yeah,
should be aware.
Who knew what that
was? But the father, he's in it now. He was like, he wrote a quote or he said something. He was like, he's looking for an attorney or whatever and trying to see what he could do to either stop this or get paid to shut up.
Yeah, I don't know. I understand the perspective. It's not something to throw in a feud or something to be made light of, like it's kind of being used in music. But at the same time, if it's bringing attention to, if people like who don't know what Megan's Law is and you go and look it up and find out it's a resource for you to actually find out, registered sex offenders in your area. I feel like they should actually want the word to get out so people can protect themselves in their community, or at least be informed. So I don't know how far this is gonna go in the courts, because it's like, why would you? It's iffy for me. Like, I don't know.
Right.
Yeah. No, you're just shedding a different light to it. Maybe something positive could come out of this to where
both sides.
Yeah.
We'll see what
Hey. Right. Like, I don't know. It's just crazy though. I mean, they both are queens, you know, but to me, I think that all the women in the industry are queens, you know?
Agreed.
Now, yes, if we're looking at sales and Billboard charting, all that stuff, okay, there's a couple, but you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, we should all be supporting each other.
Correct.
Now, we obviously know the Nicki and Cardi beef is real because they had a physical altercation or whatever.
That ain't no. It might have started off as some industry stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It became something real quick. It wasn't already that, so I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Good luck to everybody. I do love me some Nicki Minaj, though. Like, she is just, to me, she's one of the best female rappers that ever existed. Not a lot of people agree with that, but I just think the way she raps, the reason why she does all the little funny animated stuff is because she's so talented. She could play with it like that.
Yeah, I love her personality.
Yeah. You know, it's like being a gymnast, right? Yeah. You're hella flexible. You can do backflips. Absolutely. Well, guess what? You're going to do some tumble-wumble in the air just for the hell of it because you know you can. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so that's why, like, Nicki's just super, super talented in my eyes. So another ladies, but I love Nicki. She came out, you know what I'm saying, first that she was doing her thing. So, you know. You know what? We will be right back. Thank you so much for watching Diva Talk. Ow!
The world can be yours. Our goal at OtterPro Consultants is to provide effective solutions designed to boost your business for the global market. It doesn't matter how large or small your company is. Let us tailor a quality system to fit your business needs to assure your company has a competitive edge in the global market. With our 100% success rate, we guarantee we can make it happen for you.
At Pro Audio Partners, we understand the power of your worship experience. We believe in more than just providing audio, lighting, and video solutions. We craft an atmosphere that resonates with your spirit, vision, and budget. For nearly 4 decades, we've been dedicated to our clients, creating solutions tailored to every specific need. Our commitment goes beyond premier looks. We specialize in commercial pro audio design that understands the essence of worship services and live streams today. No shortcuts here. Your situation is unique, and we respect that. We grace every auditorium, stage, and church with the perfect camera setup, ensuring your worship experience is captured flawlessly. Our advanced system design process ensures your vision becomes a reality. From concept creation to detailed planning, installation, and testing, we handle every step with precision. Pro Audio Partners, let's make your worship experience more powerful than you ever imagined.
Get ready for an all-new Mentoring Queens, celebrating women who inspire America's future female leaders, with profiles on radio and podcast queen Angela Yee, branding boss Larvetta Lofton, and HBCU design diva Ebony Staton. Mentoring Queens, the women who help girls run the world.
You are watching our TV. Stay tuned for more programming.
We are back here on Diva Talk with my beautiful divas, B. Nicole and Diamond So Sexy. Yeah. So, okay. Now, I've been keeping up with Blueface and Kreayshawn. I think they're pretty entertaining. You know what I mean? And you know, and Kreayshawn, she could be somebody ass. I don't know if you guys ever watch Baddies of the East. Oh my God, yeah. She could whoop some ass. But on another note, I know her and Blueface have been going back and forth or whatever, and she had a tattoo on her neck. And then when they broke up, she got it removed. I guess they came back together recently, and now she just said, fuck it, it's going to be right here on the cheek. Woo! Would you guys ever put any of your loved ones on your face? Relative, close family member?
Not on my face.
A picture?
Yes.
On my face?
Yes.
Not on my face.
No.
Not even the name. Almost no.
Not even a little one by your eyebrow?
Hell no.
No.
You know, maybe in a time where I was like a punk rocker and I didn't have eyebrows and I can like, you know, because I've seen that on girls. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, that's cute.
Mhm.
You know, but no. Mm-mm.
So is it love? Is it infatuation? Is it insanity with them? With these two? Because I don't know why they don't have a show yet.
No, they did.
Do
Yeah,
they? 'Cause
on
I'm like-
Zeus TV.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's an
why.
app.
All crazy in
That's
love,
why.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, how long has that been on? I'm late.
Oh, for a while. I mean, you got to know about Zeus TV to.
Yeah.
That's where Baddies of the East and
A
Jocelyn's.
little bit of Jocelyn's
Yep.
Cabaret.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite shows. Oh my god.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so y'all seen it then?
Yeah.
I'm
I've seen.
gonna find out with y'all. So
Yeah.
okay, so is it love, craziness, in fact, what is it? Is it everything in one?
Yeah, I think it's everything on that.
Okay.
Yeah. I think
It's a little confusing at the same time.
Mhm.
I think for all of the parties involved, I think they're very confused.
Mhm.
They're young.
How old
They
are
have
they?
fun.
Ish.
Like 26, 7, 8, 9. something like
Okay.
that.
Mid to late.
Yeah,
Mhm.
somewhere around there. You know,
Mhm.
I feel like a lot of it comes from like the culture that Blueface is from. Because you know she's from Baltimore,
Okay.
and I think you know
Where's he from?
I want to say he's from LA.
Oh,
I
that's
thought
right, because
so,
he's
too.
a
But I also
yeah.
feel like he's not from LA, and they moved to LA. I feel like I read that somewhere. Y'all
We'll
comment
research
below and let us know. what's going
Mm,
on. Like, let us know where Blueface is from, so we can be accurate when we're talking about him.
right.
Because maybe he's not from LA, but everything that he got going on when it comes to her and him, it's kind of like it's giving Figueroa.
Mhm.
Anybody know about that? That's what it's giving. Out here, it's called international. It's
Mm.
giving that.
Why don't you tell people what that is?
Yes,
No.
that's what.
They're like, what's the
Tune
code
into our
word?
Patreon.
Don't you hate that? I mean, that's great. Tune it in when we get it to you.
right.
No, for real.
But that's what it's giving. It's,
Okay.
If you guys ever seen Blade Wars, it's like a TikTok, Instagram page. All the girls who is within that realm of life kind of got the tattoos on their face of their person.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Their person.
All right.
So that's
Like a
what it's
little
giving
stamp,
for
if
me.
you will.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like you can't never say this is not your person. Because he on your face.
Even if you guys end up splitting ways again?
She only got one covered up. She had a whole bunch of Jonathans and stuff.
Oh,
There
damn.
was no way to,
Yeah.
you have to cover all that up. Otherwise, people gonna be like, "So that's your man,
Huh? Nowhere.
And when you say cover it up, we're talking about actual tattoo removal, right?
That or with another tattoo.
Or just damn, man.
Luckily, we live in this world where you can get the laser stuff and get it off.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing permanent no more.
Yeah, like I don't know. It seems like kind of like Blueface is creating a cult in a way. Like if there was another woman that came and then another, he'd be like, "Oh, yo, minds." You know what I mean?
Some people are
Like,
in that lifestyle.
yeah, some people are. They got TV shows about it.
Exactly.
You know, having 5 or 6 wives, and everybody's okay with it, just as long as I'm a wife. You know what I mean? So.
Them titles.
Right.
Hold a lot of weight.
Right. And then his first baby mama Jaden, she actually got a deal with Columbia Records.
Right.
To go at Krayshawn. I think it was already released and the campaign's over, but it's kind of like, those are the benefits you get when you with Blueface, huh?
Everybody's trying to get somewhere however they can. I feel like she's in like a more of a safer stage when it comes to Blueface.
Yeah.
Like, because I feel like, or maybe she doesn't put it out there like, like Krishan did. But like, I don't see her with all these tattoos all over her, or like feeling like she has to be forced to like do certain stuff that like Krishan makes it seem as though, So I just feel like
it's something about him that he's like feeding to these women.
Mm-hmm,
Like
mm-hmm.
you're saying, to like put them into this state of mind, and the title thing.
Yeah.
Like, cause now he's in jail.
Yeah.
Right. So
yeah.
And that's, I feel like that was the thing. And she went with him or whatever with the baby. And I feel like whatever was said before he went up in that door made her be like, okay, we locked in. But then I also feel like because he has no real access to nobody outside of the individuals that he already got access to, that was more the reason for her to be like, he's mine.
Yeah.
Like, he's locked up. He can't go nowhere. I'm gonna come visit him. I'm gonna y'all broke.
Right.
Dang.
I think that it's a lot of. It's sad. It is sad because we watched her go through all that stuff, and then after having the baby and all the stuff with the baby and him, and so I know it's hard, but that girl, she needs a lot of prayer and real support. Real support, not just some people like, oh, I'm your friend, I want to be at the parties and talk about
right.
I'll fight somebody because you asked me to. Real friends, and when you watch this stuff, you're gonna see what I'm talking about when I said that.
I'm gonna check it out.
Because man, Krishan, we love you, girl.
Yeah, we love you, Krishan. She's a beautiful girl, and it's just she's going through a lot inside, and people, and when people are like that, they need help. Like you said, they need real help, and sometimes it's hard to get that help. You know what I mean? Because not everybody could relate what you've been through. All they could do is sit and listen, but not really provide you with any advice. You know what I mean? So that's why therapists exist. Psychiatrists, psychologists, whoever you need to see to just get it off your chest to someone who's really going to tell you what the issue is and how to move forward from getting away from it. So, best of luck to Krishan, and prayers with you, her child, and hope, I'm sure Blueface will be out sooner than later.
Right.
Yeah. All right, y'all. We will be right back here on Diva Talk, the podcast show. See you in a minute.
Get ready for an all-new Mentoring Queens, celebrating women who inspire America's future female leaders. With profiles on radio and podcast queen Angela Yee, branding boss Larvetta Lofton, and HBCU design diva Ebony Staton. Mentoring Queens, the women who help girls run the world.
The world can be yours. Our goal at Otter Pro Consultants is to provide effective solutions designed to boost your business for the global market. It doesn't matter how large or small your company is. Let us tailor a quality system to fit your business needs to assure your company has a competitive edge in the global market. With our 100% success rate, we guarantee we can make it happen for you.
Bring your honey to a hot tub. Bring your honey to a hot tub. Bring your honey to a hot tub.
What's up, y'all? We are back. Kelda Muzik here on Diva Talk, the podcast show, with my beautiful divas, Diamond So Sexy and B Nicole. Hi! We're back. All right, so this next person I want to get into, because she's just been doing amazing for herself, but yet people still have negative things to say about her, and people kind of act like there's no way of turning things around and becoming a better person. But Miss Black China, y'all. Yes. Like, we've seen everything that she's done that not a lot of us would agree with, but she's transforming into a whole different person now. She's a woman of God. She's got some of the tats removed. She's working out, eating right. Like, what is your take on that for people who are like that, who some people can't turn back? Some people just keep doubling down.
I'm going to say, I would like to say maturity, but sometimes that's not even it. Like, where does that come from? I think some people just go through so much in life, and you get tired. I've asked people that I've known who've gone through struggles and so much trauma, like, aren't you tired yet? Like, and I think a lot of people are tired and they just don't know where to start. A lot of people turn to religion and they go to spirituality or whatever, and something about that community that they find within that community inspires them to change. And I think when you start taking those initial steps, like praying every day, or maybe you stop drinking, or you start working out, or you just change your social circle, and you start noticing that you feel better, I think that just encourages you to keep on moving in that direction. And if it's working for you, then eventually you will look at yourself and see a different version. I don't want to say better, but you see a different version of yourself that I don't know, you like at the moment anyway.
But like, what causes one to be like that? Because remember, we were talking about, females having daddy issues. And, sometimes you have a certain male that's grooming you to be with him. And, maybe Black China had those issues back in the day, daddy issues, which, caused her to do a lot of, inappropriate stuff.
Yeah.
But so I kind of want to, hey, that's Boothang calling. He said, where you at? It's 8:15. So I wanted to, the reason why I mentioned Black China is because, she's been through a lot, but she's changed into a whole new different person now. And we were talking about a specific story about a young female who had daddy issues, and she ended up like, that's her life now. Can you elaborate more on that, Diamond, about that news you saw or heard?
Yeah. So the young lady turned 16 and met her biological father after staying most of her life from birth to 16 with her stepfather and biological mother.
And I'm sorry, this is not Black China we're talking about.
Oh yeah,
this is
not.
Well, I did a segue.
Right.
I did
another.
Yeah. Yep.
Another person, y'all. Not anybody special. Not nobody famous. Just another person where they had daddy issues. Okay? So pretty much, just to give you a little background, the young lady was raised by her stepfather and mother up until she was 16, where she then was raised by her biological father and stepmother, or the said father's girlfriend. And said father's girlfriend finds some text messages and a letter to her father where it states that the daughter was having intimate relations with her father. Within all of this, people within the mother's family were saying that it was lies, including the mother. When the stepfather was trying to step in, the mother was like, "It's none of your business. You got your own kids," type of thing. Like, pretty much just mind your business. Like, that's her father. People are spreading lies and all this and that. And so, pretty much, long story short, the little girl who was now 20 or 21 years old would rather have been the wife of her father opposed to being the daughter of her father, because her father for 4 years had been grooming this young lady to be his woman.
Wow. And when we're saying grooming, what were some of the things that he's done to groom her?
So they didn't go too far into detail on what the actual grooming things were. But as far as the letter that she wrote, to me it seemed like he was pretty much in a sense of okay, so let's take it back. In a sense of how a father is supposed to be with a daughter, as far as nurturing, caring, protective. He was doing those things, but adding the 2 on the 10, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So more of like a boyfriend instead of a father.
Whoa. So like taking her out on dates, but a little bit more intimate.
Right. But you also have to remember that this is not somebody that she's been knowing all her life. She just met him at 16.
Right.
And at 16, you're kind of already like kind of questionable about things or whatever, what so have you. And if anybody has seen this clip that's going live on YouTube and Instagram, then you guys would also have heard that the stepfather says that there was a moment where she had turned like 15 or something like that, and she decided that she wasn't no longer taking her clothes into the bathroom with her, and that she was going to ask the stepfather to help her. And he was like, yeah, no, we're not doing that here. So he kind of nipped that in the bud. But then when she turned 16, she ended up leaving the household to go to another man who, even though it is her real father, she was doing this with some, but mentally, that man probably in her mind was not her father, even though that's what someone's telling you.
Yeah.
And so for her, it was kind of like, ooh, this older man, he's cute. And then my mom let me live with this man.
And he's charming, he's nice. And,
and he's like, being kind and gentle and, who knows what he was saying and how he was saying it and what exactly was the exact grooming tools or things. I wouldn't want to know because Lord forgive me for saying these things that are in my brain. I'm not gonna say them out loud on the camera, but y'all already know.
Right. We can read your mind.
And just to think about that, like being your parent, like it goes into, like you said, tying it all together, like the industry, does that to young artists, and
absolutely,
and it make it seem like it's okay, but then it's really not. It's really not. These people are young, they're kids, and then you're grooming them up to be some older man's toy.
Yeah.
Kind of like what's been recently happening with one particular celebrity that we all know.
The guy and the girl.
Yeah. And she got $30 million from him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Diddy and Cassie.
So was that kind of similar to? I mean, they're not related, but
the whole
idea of grooming.
From 16 to
taking young minds that are impressionable, especially talking about the industry, because you see stars. I want to be famous. I want to be adored. I want money, and and I want to do my art, right? And so I think people in and out of the industry prey on people with a desire or need of fulfillment. And if you are a person in that position that can fulfill that need, then it gives you a sense of power that these younger, I don't have to say younger, because some people are even adults and still fall for it, right? But it puts you in a position of power to take advantage and use people. And I think that's part of the grooming, right? You start off sweet and nice. I'll take you to this party, or I'll buy you this thing. I'll treating you very nicely, showing you all the nice things, and then you slide in something questionable, test the water, right? Oh, I didn't lend you that $30,000 of studio time and everything. I got these friends coming into town. They just want somebody to show them around. I'm too busy. So if you don't mind, just, bring a couple of your home girls and y'all take them out and just kick it, have a couple of drinks. It's all good. And you trust them because up until this point, they've given you no reason to not trust them. They didn't give you opportunity. They may have given you money, things, whatever. So now you feel like you owe them. Right. And then a lot of people, and sometimes even when you go on that first trip, it's nothing that bad. You just go out and they make it, because it's usually set up. You go out the first time, or you do whatever they ask you to do, and nothing really crosses the line. A few things might be a little strange, but nothing crosses the line. You're like, oh, it's okay. Then the next time come around, and you think, oh, it's nothing. The first time I went, it was fun and it's easy, and I'm gonna go and do it again, no problem. Now here comes the oh, y'all coming back to the after party, or come and talk to me in this dark room in the back for a second. And now you're afraid to say no. And then you go and you do some things maybe you don't want to do, But then it wasn't so bad, right? Or they tell themselves, I don't know. But you know, from the stories we hear, like you are, or you're made to feel like everybody does it, and you don't want to be the one to stand out from the crowd. And I feel like that's the beginning of the grooming process. You do favors, you start sliding in asks, and then before you know it, when you finally do feel like you've gone too far and you try to say no and you try to leave, then that's where the violence comes in. Or and it's not even always physical, right? It's okay, well, you can leave, but I'm taking my with me. I want all my money back, all that studio time money, all them clothes I bought, all this. You can go, you free. But I want all my stuff back, and if I don't get it, I'm gonna take you to court. Now you're like, dang. Then you stay. You know I love you. You know it's this, and then now you confused. Because wait a minute, you done gave me this, then you threatened to take it away. Then I stay because I have to, but then you love me. Now I don't know what to do.
And that reminds me too of there's a couple scenarios. Tina Turner and Ike Turner, Aaliyah and R. Kelly. You know what I mean? And the thing is, you know, Tina Turner, you know, she got away from it. You know what I mean? To where she became just a better person for her and realized what life really is and how, you know, a husband is really supposed to treat you. Now, Aaliyah, we don't really know how she felt about it, you know, because she's not here. But it seemed like she was okay. And this is where I say the daddy issues, because Aaliyah's dad was in her life, you know? And how did he not say anything about being with this older guy, you know, producer or not? You know what I mean? You're still 15. He's, 28 or something? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, like Diamond said, in that story, the little girl's mom was even still protecting the dad. So maybe, I'm not blaming anybody anywhere, but in certain situations, parents also see the stars and see the light through their children. And so it's okay, honey, it'll be all right. You know, boy or girl these days. And they put these kids in these risque situations because they want the light through their children. And it's not that bad. He's just trying to help her. And yeah, he might be 10 years older, but you know, but they did get married in secrecy, because when the family found out, they made her get it annulled. Now I don't know if that's because it was leaked to the public and they felt like they had to, or they
or
really
her image or something.
I don't know, and maybe it's out there, and maybe y'all can tell us. But I do know the story went from what I read. The parents asked for it to get annulled, or demanded that it was annulled because she didn't have permission to do that. But I know in certain circumstances, some parents are not going to say willingly on board for their children to be directly hurt, but they overlook a lot of indiscretions and questionable behavior because of what's on the table, right? Opportunity.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's a right.
Watch your kids, watch yourselves. Don't get caught up in anything. I don't care who you meet, how much money they got.
Check them red flags.
You know what I mean? Like,
do be you, have fun as an adult. Just if anything, I think makes you uncomfortable, just know your boundaries. Know when to say no. And if somebody's not respecting that, then it's time to go. Oh, that rhymed. Know when to say no. And if they're not respecting you, it's time to go. But no, seriously, I'm serious. No, for real. Like, I feel like that's where things get mucky, because, and God forgive me, I'm gonna say it anyway. Some men, I have friends, they get confused because, and I'm gonna be careful. Women will have fun. Let's just say 5 days in a row. And on the 6th day, she changed her mind. She has every right to do so. But it can be confusing if for the last 5 days in a row, this is what we've been doing. And then on the 6th day, but for gentlemen, I say, she said, no, save yourself.
And she got her clothes on while she's saying no. Like,
and I think that happens when, as people, I can even just say women these days, as people, don't start doing things you're uncomfortable with. Right? Sometimes you feel like you have to do things that you really don't have to do. And then you finally get up the courage to say no. And then it's like all this confusion. Just trust your heart and gut and don't do it. Just don't do it.
Well, ladies, I want to thank you guys so much for your conversation today. Like always, we just put our heart out there. We put our feelings out there. We don't hold nothing back. You guys are watching Diva Talk with your girl Kelda Muzik, Diamond So Sexy, B Nicole. Shout out to Our TV, Bay Area Compass, Spotify, Amazon, iHeartRadio. Man, look, and it don't stop. You feel me? Look, thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you later.
What's up, y'all?
And that's a big end of that. Yeah. Can't hear you. What you say?
I said the whole production so it was clean.
It was so clean. Yeah. How'd you feel?
Had my eyes set on one thing. Woo! Under them bright lights, Lord. All seriousness. Y'all done made some valid points. Y'all done touched on some definitely important topics. It's funny, it's energetic. She really cares with her silly stuff.
Okay.
Push.
Yeah. I just think that it could be better with the sound. So I guess we'll see what the sound sounds like on the second one. But as far as this first one, the sound could have been better. My mic and Brandy's mic sounded like off. Like it didn't sound like it was on, but like they were on it. It sounded like our voices were being projected off Kelda's mic. Yeah. And then there was parts where the sound cuts out, and I'm like, I don't know if that was what we saying, first word, or like what was happening with that part.
Right.
But other than that, yeah, it looked good. I think the camera person could be a little bit better with the switching the camera from person to person, so that way the camera isn't always getting the side view of us all the time. Yeah, because like even if we're not talking, you can still like cut to us to get a facial expression or things of that nature. Yeah, but yeah, overall, I think the show was good. Yeah. And let's see what this next one is, because it was a good time. It was a time shooting episode too. So we'll see. I hope you guys enjoyed our reaction to the Diva Talk Podcast show. First episode in 24. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. And yes, I did just glitch out on my recent time. But if you have any advice, input, comments about the show, or what you liked or didn't like, or what you think we should have said differently, or what information we should share more of, or anything, comment below. Let me know, and I can recommend what to say and what to do. Because usually I'm going to put together the different things we talk about. So if you want to be involved, tap in. Till next time, I'm Diamond So Sexy.
Hey, this is Corry.
And that's
Oh no.
And we're out of here. Bye.